Hey everybody, Steuben here once again with our typical build and battle video. If you're new here, what's going to happen in this video is I'm going to break open this build and battle, open the packs, and review the deck inside to give players a little bit of an idea or an edge above the competition for their pre-release events. Again, pre-release events start the 29th of July and last for the next week or so, so check out the event locator on Pokemon.com to find a pre-release around you. Of course, when you do this, you're going to want to bring some dice, some damage counters, a coin flip die, or a coin, whatever you have or prefer, and of course some sleeves to protect your cards. These events range anywhere between $25 to $30 on average, and you get this kit, and depending on how you finish or how the event is run, you're going to get some additional booster packs. So without further stalling, let's dive in to the pre-release kit. If you missed it, I opened up a booster box and an ETB courtesy of the Pokemon Company International. Those videos are on the channel. We'll have them linked down in the description below if you want to see more Obsidian Flames openings. But this is just like a sneak peek, basically what's going on. So of course in the kit you get your deck, and we did get the Palafin promo, which we'll take a look at that in a minute. And of course 4 booster packs here to supplement the cards inside of your deck. So these decks are 40 cards. They are semi-randomized, so you might get, if you play in a couple events, you might get some somewhat different ones. And basically, you can either leave this 40-card deck as is, or you can edit it with the cards inside of your booster pack. Of course, you get a code card, but let's get that out of here. These are not usable on TCG Live just yet. However, if you want to come hang out over on Twitch on Wednesday nights, I give away a lot of codes, so you might end up coming over and winning one of these codes. So let's take a look at the deck here. Of course, we have this Palafin promo card here with Jet Punch and Justice Kick, promo number 36. So it should be 36, 37, 38, 39. The other promos I want to say are Cleffa, Togekiss, and Mawile, so keep an eye out for those. And of course, their deck contents will be a little bit different. This one is going to talk about what we're going to get inside of here. It's got the Palafin and Toxtricity. While using this deck, you want to focus on attacking with Toxtricity, so we'll see why. And of course, they all have a little bits of different art on the back of the packs. So there are some tips for your deck construction. So we're going to go through this. We got some Water Energy and some Lightning Energy. And then we have Finizen. We've got 1, 2, 3 copies of Finizen, and it looks like 3 more Palafin. So wow, insane here. Palafin's really strong, I think, in pre-release, especially with Jet Punch, 30 to the active, 30 to a benched Pokemon. And then of course, Justice Kick, if it moves to the active, you do 210. We got some supporters to support the deck here. Of course, we have Clavel, Switch, really good for this. Great Ball, good searching. Youngster, some Shuffle Draw. We got 2 copies of that. And then it looks like we did get, as the card said, the Toxels and Toxtricity. Toxtricity is typically a holo in the set. This is a non-foil variant. Keep that in mind. The Palafin and the Toxtricity are non-holo variants that are only in these build and battle kits. For the Master Set collectors out there, if they care whatsoever, keep that in mind. And this has Leer and Loud Mix. Flip a coin if heads. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. Really good in pre-release if you get that heads. And Loud Mix, it does 30 more damage for each different type of Pokemon on your bench. So really interesting. Could hit really high for 2 energy. And we have a lone copy of Bonsly and a lone copy of Solrock. In addition, we have a Audino here with Find a Friend. We have 2 copies, or 1 copy of Professor's Research, a Miriam, and a Nest Ball. So plenty of support cards. Really good here in general. Of course, Clavel will get you up to 3 basic Pokemon with 120 HP or less. So that's everything in here except for the evolutions, of course. So we have a 3-4 line of Palafin, a 3-2 line of Toxtricity, and a Solrock, a Bonsly, and an Audino on top of the trainer cards. So I'm going to take just a second to get these cleaned up out of the way, and then we'll go on to the booster packs and then go from there. All right, and here we are with the 4 booster packs of Obsidian Flames from our pre-release kit. So let's dive in. We'll start with this Rev Room pack and work our way through these. Get the code out of the way and take the energy off the back. Also, when it comes to basic energy, if you need other ones, your tournament organizer or judge that will be there at the shop that you're playing at should have extra energy. So just ask them, or they'll probably tell you before they pass everything out where everything is located in their stores. All right, so here we go. We got a Froakie, Darumaka, Weasel, Bounsweet, Bronzong, Beartic, Charmeleon. We have a Reverse Foil Electric, Reverse Tadbulb, and a Holo Claydol. So right out of the gate, there's nothing in here that's going to ultimately help our deck with what we have, but we'll double check over everything afterwards. Of course, we have a couple more packs here, so it's not quite over for us just yet. We have a Bounsweet, Magnemite, Larvesta, Rowlet, Excadrill, Pidgeotto, Dragonair, Reverse Combi, Reverse Numel, and another Claydol. So again, I'm not sure what we've got that's gonna do too much here for us. Now the Toxtricity does say for every different type on your bench you do more damage, so maybe we find some basics in here and we can build around that Toxtricity. Sometimes you can get lucky though, and you can get a really nice hit out of your booster packs here, and it really does supplement or change your deck construction decision in a pretty far direction. So we have a Darumaka, Froakie, Bounsweet, Vulpix, Sharpedo, Espeon, Floatzel, Reverse Rockruff, Reverse Tadbulb, and a Scovillain. And this is interesting potentially here if we did pull a Capsakid. Its ability is it's both grass and fire. So that would count as 2 types towards the Toxtricity. So we have to maybe hope to pull a Scovillain, or I'm sorry, a Capsakid, but it's not looking too great for us. We have just this one pack left. Energy off the back. Then hopefully we can end on a hit here. We have a Bunnelby, Smoliv, Pidgey, Combi, Armarouge, Ortega, a supporter potentially we could put into our deck, Volcarona, Reverse Temple, Reverse Squavit, and we did get a full art Rhyme. Draw 3 cards, switch out your opponent's active Pokemon to the bench. So they get the pick, but really awesome full art supporter here. Definitely going to add this to the collection for sure. Did not get this from our gifted openings. So let's take a look here once again at all of our pulls. And I really don't think there's much we can do with our deck. In terms of basics and evolutions, really didn't get too much. The Squavit's kind of interesting. Discard the top card of your opponent's deck. Maybe you could deck them out. Armarouge could burn them, but we didn't pull anything to go with it. Yeah, we really didn't pull anything other than this this Ortega here. Your opponent reveals their hand. You choose a card you find on top of put them on the bottom of their deck. If you do that, they may draw a card. Even then, I don't think I'm going to play this. I think, unfortunately, for the first time in the Build and Battle pre-release series here on the channel, I don't think I'm editing the deck whatsoever. I could argue to put Rhyme in here in place of, say, Miriam, because you're going to need to get 5 up to 5. You need to get Pokemon in the discard pile to play Miriam. Rhyme might be more beneficial. So I would honestly, I'd probably, in this case, with my pull, my only pull being this full art Rhyme, I'd cut the Miriam from my kit and add in the full art Rhyme. But that's it. That's all I've got. And of course, you're going to get extra packs, which those I'll open up over on TikTok. If you want to follow me over on TikTok, I've been doing some vlogs and other interesting deck profiles that I can't quite put on the channel here. Keep an eye out for more Obsidian Flames content. We have a booster box coming from the podcast sponsor, Darkside Games. Link down in the description for them. Use code GOW for 10% off singles. I know they'll eventually put up some pre-sale stuff for this set as well in the near future, so go check them out. Of course, check out Quality Patch for awesome shirts. Everything down in the description below. Follow me on all the socials and other platforms. Yeah, I'll see you guys whenever I see you. Much love. Don't forget to leave a comment down below and like this video. It really helps a lot. These videos usually do pretty well, so I'd love to see that trend continue on. You guys are the best. Much love. Thanks for hanging out. See you next time.